Hello and welcome to TechBytes.io. In this episode, we're going to review the if statement in Python. As with most imperative languages, there are three main categories of program control flow. You have your loops, your branches, your function calls. In this episode, we'll focus on the if statement. So let's go ahead and start our review. The if statement is probably the most common type of control statement used in Python. It's pretty simple and logical. If this is true, well, then you do this. Else, do that. It's one or the other. The if statement consists of the keyword if. It's followed up with your condition that evaluates to either true or false, and after that is the indented block of code that we call the if clause. If color equals purple, print aren't pickles green. The else statement. So here we have, it starts with the keyword else, followed with an indented block of code called the else clause. If color equals purple, print aren't pickles green. Else, print I knew they were green. Elif. Elif combines else and if, the word else and if. You add this into the mix when your if condition is false and you have another condition that you want to have checked. By the way, the else and elif parts are optional to the if statement. You can operate without those. So you have the if, elif, and else. Elif consists of the keyword elif, which is that combination of else and if, followed by its condition, which either evaluates to true or false, and followed with an indented block of code called the elif clause. To break it down even further, we have, so if color equals purple, print aren't pickles green. Elif color equals blue, print really, a blue pickle. Elif color equals green, print yep, that is a pickle. Or else, print I don't remember, what color is a pickle? What if elif? Once one of the conditions in an elif statement is met, the rest of the conditions are automatically skipped. At most, only one of the conditions will evaluate to true and be executed. If you run through the entire block of code, passing the if and the elif conditions, then you will execute that else statement. So why don't we go ahead and see it in action. To see our if-else statement in action, we're going to open up our text editor and we're going to build a little command line program. So this will be something that we run within our terminal, and we'll do so after we get done reviewing it. So here we're going to review that code, that little tiny bit of code that was included inside the review that we just walked through. We're going to start by creating a variable. And inside our variable, we're going to put in a couple of built-in functions, and we're going to ask for what color is our pickle. So these built-in functions are built into Python. We have string, we have input, and we're also using print in this case. So what we're asking for is this is our string of what color is a pickle, and we're asking for an input, which will be provided by the user. We will then verify the color that the user has provided by printing it back to them in the command line with a U entered followed by that variable in which they entered in the color that they entered. We'll then run our color program, or we have our color function written right here, which accepts that variable, and inside it we have our if statement. So if var, which is entered all the way up here, if var equals purple, we will print, are you sure that is a pickle? Else, we will print, just remember, pickles are green. Now, underneath here, we call that function, so we're calling our function color, and we're entering in this variable. So, let's see it in action. So, don't forget to Control S and save your work. Then we will hop into the command line, and you'll need to be in the same folder that your script or your program is in. So you can see I have it in the TechBytes Python folder. You can see it if else py. Now to run your program, you're going to use the command Python and then enter in the program that you want to run. So in our case, it's Python space if underscore else dot py. Now when we hit return, you can see that it's already asking for the input. There it is right here. See, we have our input, what colors are pickle. This is what colors are pickle. So let's go ahead and type purple. This is, we see that's one of our options, and it has you entered and provides us with our feedback telling us that's what we put in, verified, purple. And then you can see that there is the variable if var equals purple, print are you sure that is a pickle? And we got back are you sure that is a pickle? Now to see it in action again with a different input, let's see what colors are pickle. Let's pick blue. So we type blue, and you can see it went through the command saying, or went through the function. It started with if var equals purple, and it did not equal purple, so it skipped and it went to else. That was the only other option. It said print just remember pickles are green, and we get just remember pickles are green. So let's take this another step forward. Let's add in our elif statement here. So taking the same function, we're going to add in elif, and we'll put let's see, we used blue, so let's use blue. If elif var equals, type in blue, don't forget your colon, we will print pickles are not blue. And let's add in another one here. Let's see, let's do red. Elif var equals red, colon, print what kind of pickles are those? Alright, let's save it, control save, and let's delete. So let's go ahead and run. Now that we have and we've saved, did I save? Yep, we've saved our adding in our elif statements. Let's run our program. So we have what color is a pickle? So let's pick ones so we'll pick blue. How about that? So we pick blue, and you entered blue. Pickles are not blue. Let's do it one more time, and we'll try it with our red. So what color is a pickle? We hit red, and there we go again. What kind of pickles are those? So you can see that our statement here is working just fine. It's making it, we're pulling in our variable and we're running it through, and it's hitting each of these as necessary. Now, of course, you know, we wouldn't want to write every color in the alphabet and go through everything. We can't, or every color there is available. So we can make this a lot easier on ourselves. And let's make some little changes here. So if we say if variable does not equal green, we'll have it print, are you sure that is a pickle? Then we'll take out our elif statements here, and we will back that up and put in, so if it is not green, we're going to say, are you sure that is a pickle? Else, we are going to say print, yes, that is a green pickle. Let's save that and go back to our terminal, and we will run it again. We have what color is our pickle. Let's pick something that's not green. We will say blue, and it says, are you sure that is a pickle? We'll do it one more time. This time we'll pick red. Are you sure that is a pickle? Now let's run it again, last time here, and we'll run green, and yes, that is a green pickle. So there you are, running through the if statement in Python, which comes down to programming fundamentals.